It's the Super Scalper setup. I just turned on the charts. It's loaded everything up to like 3 p.m. or something today. It's a nice tick collapse, fading histogram signal. Got the pink ultimate wave bars turning into bold red, little drop off. Got some tick speed divergence, nice push up. Scroll back a little bit. Some more great signals. Tick speed divergence, fading histogram signal, blast off. Tick collapse, blast off. Fading histogram, blast off. Scroll back a little bit more. So I've just scrolled back and showed every signal from this afternoon till around lunchtime here. We got a polarity washout signal, pointing control up into the wick, nice drop off, tick collapse, fading histogram, nice move up, fading histogram, got the pink ultimate wave candles, they turn bold red, get a nice wave to the downside. Here's earlier in the morning, fading histogram, tick collapse, tick divergence, nice move down, fading histogram. We were right in the center line of the Fibonacci bands from the rolling ratio. Got pretty choppy after 11 o'clock. Here's the main event, the New York Open, 1027. We got a triple signal. Price continued to push up a little bit. Check out the ultimate wave histogram. Kept dropping off. Pulled back to the golden ratio zone. Here's a rolling ratio Fibonacci extension signal. Looks like that was that crazy news candle. Had point of control peeking down in this big bottom wick. Got the pop up there. Fading histogram, tick collapse, pink ultimate wave candles. We head back down to the golden ratio zone. After the close of this candle, that's over a 50-point drop right there. Might not look like much, but that's over 50 points in 4 minutes. Here's a tick collapse signal. The tick collapse and the tick speed divergence are from the new MMT tick trader indicator. The histogram at the bottom is from the ultimate wave, which is also painting the candle colors. And there is a template for this 1 minute chart available in the MMT templates product under the Super Scalper chart workspace setup. Here's the New York Open, poked down into the Fibonacci extension zone. Got the signal, got a little pop up, got a tick collapse signal up here. Ultimate wave went pink, then full on bearish. You can see we started getting a pretty strong bearish ultimate delta wave here. We got a washout signal here. The histogram started fading. We did get a little bit of a pop back up into the golden ratio zone. 35 points of wiggle room if you're trying to do some crazy bounce scalps or something like that. We pop down and break this previous Fibonacci extension zone. We get the warning signal. As we continue lower, the histogram is fading, so we have the light green candles. We got point of control down to the wick. We've got some ultimate wave divergence right here and a tick speed collapse. Watch out, a little bit of a pop up there. Almost 30 points to the upside there. Tick speed divergence. This ultimate delta wave is still pretty dang bearish, but we do get some hold up and another 50-point chop to the upside. So plenty of wiggle room for all your scalping needs. And then here's another tick collapse signal. Ultimate wave histogram starts fading off. We get the light green candles, then they go bold green. We end up getting a nice little bullish wave there. On the 5 minute chart, we got some great signals as well. Tick speed collapse, tick speed divergence. Check out point of control down in the wick of both of these 5 minute candles. This is pre-market at 8:40. The flow stack goes bullish, stays bullish for the next half hour. We pop up over 60 points. Flow stack goes bearish. Here's the first 5 minute candle of the New York Open. Negative delta across the board, pretty strong on the ES. Nice full body candle to the downside with a little top wick. We continue the descent. Check out the negative delta on the ES as we're coming down, very strong. We get a tick speed collapse, we get some tick speed divergence. Here we've got a polarity washout. Now we're seeing the ES start to creep in with some positive delta. We got point of control down in the wicks of the last 3 5 minute candles here, rejecting off of this triple cluster of key levels. Get a nice pullback up to the 20. Get some hold up at the 20 SMA. Here's that crazy news candle. Got a washout signal on the news candle. Huge bottom wick. Point control down to the bottom of the wick. Then you see the positive delta come rushing in on the NQ and the ES. Flow stack goes bullish. And we make it up to this cluster of key levels. There's 3 different key levels in there. We wicked right off of it. Right back down to the 20 SMA. 11:05, got a tick speed collapse. Nice big top wick, point of control up into the top wick. Start to get a nice drift to the downside there, around 50 points after the close of this candle. So once again, lots of great signals on the Super Scalper chart setup. The Super Scalper chart templates are available in the MMT chart templates product. It's a $24 one-time fee and you get access to all of the templates plus any future templates that I throw in there. Of course, that's just for the templates. All of the indicators are available separately. All right, here's some bonus content. I've got the MMT flow stack on a 1 minute NQ chart. I've just got the delta for the NQ, nothing else. So no secondary instruments activated. So right now for the signal conditions, I've got the delta number threshold activated and also the moving average trend with a 4-period SMA. So anytime we are above the 4-period SMA with positive delta, we get a green arrow. The candles will stay lit in that particular color until we get a signal in the opposite direction. When price is below the 4-period SMA with negative delta, then we get an arrow every time that condition is true. The candle colors continue till we get a signal in the opposite direction. And so on. You can see there was some absolutely amazing signals this morning on the 1 minute chart, just using those very two simple signal conditions. There's also a lot of other signal condition options that you can choose from. Volume increase, body size increase, whether the Heikin Ashi is bullish or bearish. And then check out the new ATR increase. This is a brand new signal condition that is available. I've been experimenting with an ATR period of 3. So let's have a look beforehand. So you can see it smoothed out some of those blips that we had earlier with just the other two signal conditions. So using the ATR increase signal condition can potentially help keep you out of choppy markets. We have to have the ATR increasing as well as any of the other signal conditions that we have activated. But some pretty amazing signals today on the 1 minute. We could get rid of this moving average trend, get rid of the delta, just add a directional filter, add a volume increase, and then we have the ATR increase. So just ATR, volume, and direction. We got some pretty good signal conditions with that combination as well. I always highly encourage people to play around with the settings, try and find things that work best for the instruments and the time frames that you like to trade. So I just scrolled back a little bit earlier in the morning. Some pretty nice signals with just those 3 filters, the directional filter, the volume, and the ATR. Lots of different options with the flow stack and all of the MMT indicators. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan at Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, you're the best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.